Hey, it's Chuck. You know, they say that March comes in like a lion. Good. So does this. Let's dive into it. This next series is not a breeze. It's not a soft pivot. It's not a let's gently explore anything. It's a full-throated entrance, teeth out and hackles up, because next month I'm stepping into a territory where most people spend their entire lives dodging. Not because it's too fragile or because it's too emotional, but because it's easier to mock it than it is to face it. It's going to be much easier to say that's not me than admit that it actually might be. A lot of men don't avoid it because they're weak. They avoid it because they were trained to. They were trained to stay useful, stay composed, trained to convert fear into anger and sadness into silence. And somewhere along the way, that training becomes identity. And we're talking about masculinity here. Not the hashtag version, not the culture war version, not the podcast debate version, the lived version. The one that you perform every day without realizing you're performing it. The one that tells you that being tired is fine, but being overwhelmed is unacceptable. The one that lets you be angry, but not be hurt. The one that calls distance independence and calls shutdown strength. And the cost of that performance, the one that shows up in every temper that you can't explain, in the numbness that you call burnout, in the relationships where you're physically present, but emotionally unavailable, in the way you keep everything running and you still feel empty. I'm talking to you. And we're talking about depression that hides behind competence. We're talking about invisible power dynamics shaping every room that you walk into. We're talking about the patterns that look responsible, look patient, look disciplined, look wise, but the ones that are quietly keeping you exactly where you are. If you're a man who's never believed in therapy, counseling, or any of this and think it's not for you, good, because this isn't that. This is skill. This is awareness. This is pattern recognition. If you're raising a boy, understand this. You do not get to be neutral. You're either breaking a pattern or you're passing one down. He's watching how you handle stress. He's watching which emotions are allowed. He's watching whether or not strength means silence or action. You can't afford to shrug this off, because what you avoid, he inherits. And to the young Gen Z and Gen Alpha men, the ones who've clocked the generations before them and said, "Nah, B, I seen this. I know what it costs, and I'm not paying that tab." Then this is the work that makes sure that you don't become what you've already decided to leave behind. Refusing it isn't enough. Deciding isn't enough. You don't become different by accident. You become different by discipline, by awareness, by doing the work before the pattern locks in. This month is where that happens. March doesn't ease in. It doesn't whisper. It enters loud. Stay close. I'm Chuck, the bald therapist. Work on you. Take no bullshit. Remember that you matter, and have a gentle rest of your day.